But
Yeah.
this next article is one I would probably I may be the most excited about. I know I saved another article for last, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I've been excited for that, but like this really got me excited when I read this. Um, so this is from The Verge, Sean Hollister doing the Lord's
Yep.
work, tracking the prices of GPUs over the last 2 years.
He's been
Through
doing. I don't know how, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. But he said the GPU shortage is over. I mean, let's just have a party. I'm just ready to
I-
like celebrate.
Let's have a rager.
Let's have a
Let's have a
rager.
rager.
Let's do it, man. All right, so for nearly 2 years, um, we've seen like graphics cards. They've always been above MSRP, always. And he goes a little bit talking about how long it's been. So this is so he said yesterday. He wrote this on July 1st. He said, I guess June 30th. He said I saddled up to Best Buy's website 8 hours after the retailer's weekly drop and bought a 3070 Ti Founders Edition for its $600 RP or MSRP. I had a $500 RTX 3070 Founders Edition in my cart too, and those finds weren't a fluke. Both of those GPUs were still available when we checked back this morning. This is on Best Buy's website. So they didn't sell out right away. Great sign. But that's not even the craziest part because he again tracked the prices over the past 6 months, especially of every single current graphics card across eBay. This is where he checked a lot of these secondhand market. And the street prices, these secondhand markets, I mean, for the most part, have actually they're under retail price. They're under MSRP in some cases. It's kind of crazy. I mean, for example, the RTX 3090, we were talking as a list price of MSRP of $1,500. In January of 2022, it was selling for $2,600 on average. And then
Jesus.
in April it had dropped to $1,800, which is still like pretty bad. But as of June, literally like just a week ago, it's dropped down to 1,000 on average. I'm seeing some as low as 1,000. I mean that's wild. That's for a 3090 too. The list goes on. 3080s are back down to retail price. They were at $1,600 roughly in January, down to $700 now MSRP. And the 3080 Ti, was able to find some that were below MSRP of $1,200 at $881. This is what he reported. I mean, it just goes on, and even a lot of the AMD cards are in the same boat. I mean, they're selling for less than MSRP, in a lot of cases, especially for the higher end AMD cards. So he said he thinks it's safe to say the GPU shortage is over. And I mean, with these prices, with this data, I would definitely agree. We're talking MSRP and under now. He also goes on to discuss a little bit more in the article, like, should you just go out and buy one of these GPUs now? Like, should you just go ahead and do it? I mean,
That's the real question.
Yeah, or should you wait for the 40 series? Because I mean, 40 series, we originally heard rumors it was going to be this month they were supposed to announce it.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's an article last month that I just got caught up on after reading this. That says there's actually predictions that it's going to be that the 40 series may not actually launch until like October at the earliest. Because apparently there's rumors that they're in testing right now, but they're nowhere near done as people thought they were, which I guess makes sense, but still kind of unfortunate with to wait a little bit longer. I mean, it's just like overall, it's very interesting stuff. There's also a tweet in this that was saying there's a GPU flood right now because Chinese miners and South Asian e-cafes are now dismantling their mining rigs and putting up cards for auction on live streams. There's like 3060 Ti's going for 300 to 350, which is I think is so funny. I mean, it's literally all because the crypto market is in the toilet right now. It's just I mean, the market's doing so bad that these miners cannot keep up. They can't profit anymore off crypto mining, so they just have to sell their miners. So many GPUs are getting back on the market. Great thing to see. It finally leveled out, and we're finally back to where GPUs aren't impossible to get anymore, which is awesome. If you're building a PC, if you want something that's if you want to build something now, it's certainly a good opportunity. But if you want to wait till 40 series, you have to wait till the end of the year. At least from what it sounds like. I don't know, Mike. I mean, I know we're rejoicing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm totally excited, man. Like, It's pretty sick. Uh, I think that's a pretty good review of all the different prices of the graphics cards going down. But again, it really comes down to do you do you go for it? You know,
Yeah.
like do you pick up the used on eBay from all the different crypto miners, or go find like a new one because like nobody's buying them right now, and well, they're buying it right, but we have supply for it.
Yeah, it's not like 5 seconds sold out anymore.
Yeah, and then the other thing is like, is there going to be another shortage, but for 4,000, the 40 series cards?
Yeah.
I
Which
think there
is
will
which
be.
could be possible, and I think, is at this rate likely to happen, like you're saying. Um
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. If I can find a 3090 Ti, even if it's used for like $400, I'm buying it,
I mean,
dude.
you
Like,
best believe. I mean, you'd be. I feel like you'd be almost stupid not to. Um,
even if it's used, man. Like, it's a $2,000 to $3,000 card, depending on where you're buying from. New, right? Absolute beast. So if let's say like somebody's been using it to mine for what, a year and a half, 2 years consistently, I think it's gonna safe to say it's probably gonna be better than my 2070 Super, right?
yeah.
So
I mean,
even
yeah,
used, like beat up. So yeah, I this is good. This is really good, I think.
yeah, yeah.
And I get to tell my friends I told them so. They were out here going through all these different like lottery stuff and whatever, like the lotto things that Newegg does.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Where you yeah, and then like buying like the combos with the GPU and the power supply units.
yeah,
They're like doing that and stuff to like resell them, and I'm like, you're gonna like you shouldn't do that. You should wait till the 4,000 series, like the 40 series.
yeah,
So you love to see it, man. You just
yeah.
love to see it's over.
It's over.
It's finally over.
Uh, there's even another chart because I mean, as you could like we were reading up here. I mean, there's clearly some major differences between the actual street price and the MSRP. And so they break that down a little bit more in a table later on in this article. Actually showing the price delta. I'm gonna use a I'm gonna use a math term there, showing the difference between the actual prices. 3090 Ti. I mean, the June 2022 versus the street versus the MSRP is a $540 drop. 3090 is $466 drop. And it gets crazier and crazier until you get to the 3080. The 3080 is actually where it kind of levels out a little bit, and it's pretty much matching MSRP for the 3070, 3070 Ti, 3080. Pretty much all of those cards, they are indeed matching MSRP at this point. So good things to see. Good things to see there. I mean, this is. I mean, overall, I'm happy about it because I know there's a lot of people that are gonna be able to actually like get cards at a reasonable price and they're not gonna be gouged, which is like
Yeah.
which is a big win I think overall for everyone.
Oh, 100%. The other thing is too that this article has, they mentioned that, or hold on, let me quote it properly. So instead of drops, they're still trying to attract new customers with sales like EVGA's anniversary sale today. So there's a sale going on right now, uh, where it's not even that much more over MSRP values for the graphics cards, and some of them are actually under MSRP, and it's on the EVGA website. They're running the
Actually,
promotion until July 16th. Yeah, it's on the actual website.
um,
So one of the things that they mention is the 3080 Ti and the 3090 Ti are under MSRP. So 3080 Ti, it's like I guess MSRP is $1,500. I think it's going for 1,000,
there you go.
and that's the for the Win Ultra gaming. It's like, dude, if you're getting a Ti, it's already Ultra.
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
what to tell you, bro.
That thing's already guaranteed overclock.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. And 3090 Ti is a little bit more expensive. That's typically $2,200, and that sucker's going for about 1,700. Of them 1,650, and I believe that has more to do with the clock speeds. Oh, this one actually has a water cooler built in. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
I don't have the space for it on my computer, but actually, that's a lie. I do. I don't have the money though. We're not doing that. Not that
yeah,
much.
we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it around here, right?
Yeah, but we got options, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it's back in the hands of the consumer, and it's very pro-consumer, so you love to see it. Um,
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be staring at Jay's 2 cents videos and Nexus Gamers Nexus and Linus Tech Tips. Is it a good time to buy? Tell me.
Yeah, right. For real.